Welcome sa ating channel at nandito ulit tayo ngayon para sa pangatlong episode ng Lamang ang May Alam. So yan po yung pag-uusapan natin ngayon mga kaibigan. It is about the most commonly asked question, lalong-lalo na para sa mga content creators, video editors, or those guys who are using Adobe Premiere for their content or for their multimedia outputs. So, eto po ngayon ang sasagutin natin mga kaibigan. I will be talking while this hardware is doing their process. So, it will be rendering a video clip with this multimedia editor Adobe Premiere. So, ayun, uunahin natin mga kaibigan the AMD Ryzen 5 3600. Gagawin po natin ngayon is we have a stopwatch in here and we will be rendering edited video. Inedit ko po yan. Nagbato ako ng mga kahit anong mga effects para lang maipakita sa inyo that this is an edited video. Hindi lang po siya basta-bastang clip. Actually, naka black and white na. Di ko na alam kung anong loots yung mga pinagbabato ko dyan. Basta audio and video may nailagay at may nailapat po tayong mga effects dyan. So anyway, ito po ang gagawin natin. We will be exporting it. And in count of 3, start na po yung stopwatch. Alright? So, export. 1, 2, 3, start. 96% na po. And we are about to press stop. 98, 99, 100. So, 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So, yan po. 7 minutes and 5 seconds po. 7 minutes and 5 seconds for the Ryzen 5 3600. So, mabilisan mga kaibigan. We need to shut down this PC and i-on na natin with the Ryzen 7 3700X. Okay, back to the discussion na pinag-uusapan natin kanina. Yun nga po, stock settings lang po yung ginamit natin. Kasi most of the video editors don't really care much about overclocking or about anything na medyo mas complicated than the normal thing or than the basic setup or configuration that we need to do with our hardware para mag-perform pa. So, I prefer to show you this stock configuration na lang or stock settings except with the memory na kailangan kong i-enable yung XMP profile to have the maximum potential. Pasensya na po medyo maiinis kayo dito sa video ko kasi live po. Okay, 1. So parang kumbaga, oops, 6:29. So medyo, I think mas maaga yata ng 2 seconds. So that is still fair. Kasi kanina, so kahit sabihin na natin 6 and 31 seconds, 6 minutes and 31 seconds. Kasi medyo napaaga. Nakapindot ko yung stop bago nawala yung nandito, yung export dialog box or yung loading screen. So, 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Is that worth it para mag-spend ng mas malaki? Like around how much is the difference? Ryzen 5 3600 is how much? Nasa 10,995. And Ryzen 7 as of now, I think most of the stores are selling this for around 20,000. So that is around double the price, right? Parang nasa 20,000. Magkano ba? Kahit sabihin na natin, the normal price dapat na meron siyang price. This is 11 and this is 18. So 18 minus 11, that is 7,000. Worth it po ba yung 7,000 mo para bumili ng Ryzen 7 3700X? With that 30 seconds difference lang. Pero how about if mas mahaba yung video? Like, yung video na i-render natin is not just 4 minutes or 5 minutes video. Paano kung 20 minutes video yan? Video. So, kung yung i-render nating video is around 20 minutes length, the estimated difference of Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 5 is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So, ganun po kalayo yung agwat. Pero ganun din siya kalapit. Worth it ba para bumili ka ng Ryzen 7 3700X for around, how much is that? 7 7,000, 7,000, 18,000 to, 11,000 to. That is 7,000. Ang laki ng difference. Sulit nga ba para bumili ng Ryzen 7 3700X? Alright, so let's go and stop. 6 minutes and 34 seconds. Talo ang Ryzen 9 ng 3900. Yung 3900X, natalo ng 3700X, di ba? Nakapagtaka. Actually, for 3 days, inaalam ko din po yan, mga kaibigan. Pero, well, hindi ko po kakabaran yung video just for this B-roll, pero makikita nyo, it's either side. Yan. Papakita ko po, mga kaibigan, kung bakit mas mabilis yung Ryzen 7 3700X compared sa Ryzen 9 3900X out of the box in rendering using the Adobe Premiere. Di ba nakakapagtaka? This Ryzen 5 3600 is talo lang dito sa Ryzen 7 ng 30 seconds. And then at the same time, itong Ryzen 9 na mas mahal ng around 9K over the Ryzen 7 3700X, or not even 9K, 10K. Talo, di ba? Hindi natin maintindihan, hindi natin magets kung bakit talo siya. Pero actually, on the past 3 days na inuulit-ulit ko at tinitingnan ko kung ano talaga ang nangyayari, bakit out of the box mas malakas yung Ryzen 7. Actually, I even went to the part na kailangan kong mag-render using 4K video just to prove if baka naman may mali lang sa video na ginamit ko. So I tried to use a 4K video since I'm using a Sony 4K camera. So yun po yung ginawa ko. And same result, mas malakas pa rin out of the box itong Ryzen 7 3700X. Pero overall, this is the conclusion, mga kaibigan. The reason is, ito pong Ryzen 7 3700X, 8 cores, got a higher boost clock frequency compared po dito sa Ryzen 9. So yung effectivity ng Adobe Premiere to take advantage the precision boost overdrive is mas nag-e-effect po dito sa Ryzen 7 compared sa Ryzen 9, mga kaibigan. So, di ba parang napaka-technical? Parang paano ba? Kumbaga, yung speed is mas tumataas pag gamit po natin is Ryzen 7 over the Ryzen 9. Now, anong ibig sabihin neto? Ang ibig sabihin lang po neto, Adobe Premiere needs a lot of cores, pero not as much as 12 cores. Hindi niya po kailangan ng 12 cores. Kung Adobe Premiere, kung video editor ka lang naman po, mga kaibigan. Kumbaga, I'm trying to say is, kung video editor lang naman po ang ginagawa natin and using Adobe Premiere, kaibigan. So, yun lang po yung ibig sabihin yan. 8 cores is enough. Pero, when you see the benchmark, so hindi na natin kailangan pag-usapan yung 3900X. Kasi, hindi na po, napatunayan na po, we don't need to talk much. Because, a 10K difference, mas expensive ng 10K, and then, talo pa ng Ryzen 7 3700X. So, it only means that it should be out of the conversation kung ang pag-uusapan lang po natin is video editing using Adobe Premiere. So, I don't have the right to say or to talk for the multi-core performance of 3900X in terms of advantage for the engineers or for the architects, kasi actually mas sila po yata yung mas kailangan ng ganitong processor in terms of their workload. Pero eto ngayon, balik tayo dito sa dalawang processor. Ryzen 5 3600, is it already enough? Kailangan pa bang mag 3700X ka with that kind of difference na you need to add 7K for another 30 seconds lesser waiting time in terms of rendering? Well, ito lang po yung sagot ko, mga kaibigan. If you are into a budget, 3600 is actually the sweet spot. As I said in my previous videos, video editors just need this kind of processor, or even the streamers na gagamitin. Kasi hexacore or 6 cores is actually enough na po yan, mga kaibigan. Pero, if you are a video editor and you really want the best out of your budget, then you may have the 3700X. Bakit? Lagi po nating tandaan, if you are a video editor, hindi lang naman po pagre-render, hindi lang naman po dyan nasusukat yung ating gawain eh. Hindi lang naman po dyan na take advantage yung processor natin. When you are doing rendering, sometimes you also open some browsers, you also open some folders, some Adobe softwares. So of course, during the editing process mga kaibigan, you need some cores. You need a lot of cores. So octa-core or 8 cores is really, I think, the sweet spot na kailangan natin. At the same time, even during the rendering process, kahit hindi po natitake advantage ang 8 cores, kasi nga as you can see, it's obviously showing us that the number of seconds difference of Ryzen 5 and 3600 and Ryzen 7 3700X is hindi po ganun ka-significant. So, ibig sabihin, the number of cores, having an 8 core and having a 6 core is, kumbaga, just close to nothing. Parang ganun lang. Feel free to subscribe and comment down below, and yes, hit thumbs up. Thank you guys and have a nice day ahead.